Up, man. Man, why the fuck I'm downtown in the French Quarter? Man, I run into motherfucking Terrance Gangsta Williams. Fuck me up. Man, I run into Terrance Gangsta Williams just now in the French Quarter. Man, they said that boy couldn't come down here, man.
OG Giggity. And touch back down in New Orleans, man. The N.O. Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your big dog Thump. You tune into another one, man. Yeah, man, you know, OG Giggity, man, and put his feet back on the grind in the N.O., man. You feel me? It was an emotional roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? I could tell, you know, if you seen the video, man, y'all already know, man. OG Giggity, man, you know, was just riding through New Orleans, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all saying he was bulletproof, but I'm just being honest. Matter of fact, OG Giggity was bulletproof, man. You know, we ain't even finna, you know, try to dispel that claim. You know what I mean? OG Giggity was bulletproof, man. He had the 10-inch glass on that motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was impactful, man. You know, I enjoyed watching the video. You know what I'm saying? I actually watched it earlier today. And, you know, I was excited for OG Giggity, man, to touch back down in New Orleans, man, you know, and to be able to show some of the places that he was at, you know what I mean, when he was reigning in New Orleans, man, you know what I mean, because New Orleans was so impactful, man, not just through music, man, but just our culture, you know, at one point, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you was from, man, you know, if y'all can see this, right, you know what I'm saying, this is 3 right here, you know what I mean, this is 3, that's my neighborhood, but my neighborhood, which me and my brothers helped create and spearhead, you know, and it still lives on to this day, and I'm not glorifying that, but it comes from the 3rd Ward of New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that's repping my neighborhood don't even know that, because it was for the insiders, you know what I mean? It was for the people that actually created it to know. We just wanted y'all to run with it, you know what I mean? But a lot of y'all didn't know that. When Juvenile High came out, I think I recorded it on like 6 or 7 VHS tapes, you know what I mean, movies. I used to put the little paper, the tissue inside of the, or paper inside of the VHS tapes, and you could record over there. That was the little, you know, that was how you did it. You didn't have to buy a whole blank VCR tape. You could just take a regular movie and just put 2 pieces of tissue in those 2 little holes on each end of the tape, and then that's how you got your blank tape. And you could put tape on top of it too, like clear tape or whatever, just a little bit, just to hold it down, you know, to when you put it inside that VCR, it'll start to record now, you know what I mean? So, but that's some old school shit, you know, y'all young folks don't know nothing about that now. But anyway, you know, so I just want to let y'all know how impactful that was for me, just to see OG Giggity back in New Orleans, man, and you know, doing his thing, man, and actually, you know, just basking in the ambiance, man, you know what I'm saying? It was emotional. You could tell it was for him, you know what I mean? And he took y'all through some of the old stomping grounds, you know what I mean? You know, and OG Giggity, man, you know, he's a street guy. You could tell, man, you know, he wasn't trying to be out there too long, you know what I'm saying? He heard him hop back in the bulletproof, and, you know, and dashed up out of there, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, man, that man is an old man now, you know, he's an older gentleman, and he don't understand how the streets work now. He ain't trying to. He just know the streets is the streets. And the streets is undefeated, and he knows that. And at his old age, he ain't got no point to prove, man. The man is who he is, you know what I'm saying? And I think that everybody that, you know, that survived a blizzard, you know what I'm saying, such as myself, and I'm not comparing myself to OG Giggity, I'm nowhere near that dude, because he's a whole legend in the city. I'm a legend in my own right where I'm from, but that man is a legend. Legend, you know what I mean? Regardless of what he did, right? But for him to be out here trying to not reinvent, but for him to try to be out here on the blocks in the same corners he was as a 19-year-old Terrance Gangsta Williams, you know, that'd be pointless, man. It wouldn't make sense to do that. So for him, man, you know, just stepping out there, man, you know, he made it real quick short and precise, man, and it was on to the next, location, you know what I mean? Because I know regardless of what, those locations still like have a certain impact on his life that pretty much, traumatized them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of blood out there on them streets out there, man. It's a lot of hurt and pain out there, man. And so when you have to relive that and just, it was overwhelming. You could tell it was a little overwhelming for him. You know what I mean? You could tell. You know what I mean? But overall, man, I think it was a good experience, man. From what I see, he made it back home safe, and he back at his headquarters, and he pushing out them videos, man. And I'm happy to see that, man. From one YouTuber to the next, man. I'm a small fish, man, a big pond right now. But hopefully, with y'all grace and support, I mean, I could, grow and become a big fish, man. Hopefully I can swim with the dolphins and the sharks and the great whales and the killer whales and all the other, big fish out there in the sea, man. I want to be a sea monster, you know what I mean, for sure. I want to be a sea monster, man. And y'all hold the keys to that, man. So make your boy Thump a sea monster, man. That's all I'm asking, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I didn't want to make a long drawn out video, man. I just wanted to show some support, you know what I mean? Because I just wanted to let y'all know that video, it really, made an impact on me, man. Just from the history of New Orleans, man, and to be honest, man, we gonna give New Orleans their flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? One day y'all gonna be giving maybe Chicago, y'all younger generation, maybe giving Chicago their flowers, man. And it's negative. It's a negative way of looking at it, but it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Whatever city made an impact in your life, you gotta think each city impacts the next one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take from this certain city something that they like. They on the come up, next thing you know, it's they turn, and it's they turn to inspire another city or another small town, another place, you know what I mean? That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? So, but New Orleans definitely made a great impact on my childhood, man, growing up, and it's still some level of values in my life, and but I had to live where I was living at, you know what I mean? I had to go through what I was going through where I was living at, you know what I mean? So, but listening to their music definitely made things a lot easier for me to navigate through the shock-infested waters. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell y'all one sad thing about that whole ordeal, man, and him going back home. He wasn't able to be on stage, man, with his brothers, man, and the Hot Boys, man, Not the original Hot Boys, because they gone and they deceased, like he said, you know what I mean? The original. Not the original Hot Boys, but the rap group, man, you know what I'm saying? And be up there with them guys, man, and be able to be embraced and for him to embrace them, you know what I'm saying? So I know that hurt more than anything, you know what I mean? He might not say it, he may have said, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go back and check, but I think that, that there in itself, man, probably, left a stone or two unturned and Giggity hot, man, you know what I mean? And left a deep wound, man, that kind of was the salt in the wound, you know what I'm saying? That was the salt in the wound for OG Giggity, man. But I hope and pray, man, that they find that common ground and that resolution, man, amongst themselves, man. People are who they are, man, listen, we live in a whole different world, man. The streets is dead, man. I'm not saying embrace no rat. I'm not saying that, man, but when it's your blood, man, fuck all that, man. Fuck all that, man. You still here, man. You know what we went through out here, man, in this struggle, man. I'm still alive, man. Everybody around us gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me I'm living, but I'm dead to you? You know what I'm saying? Because I chose to make a decision that ain't going to affect you because you rich and you ain't nowhere near this shit. But you trying to uphold some kind of street code that's invisible now. Like, it is what it is, man. Some people might not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth, man. You try to be a stand-up dude out here, if you want, your best bet is to pack your shit and get up out of town and go start you a new life. That's your best bet. I'm telling you that right now. Because if you still stand out here trying to keep it real with your partners when they ain't gonna keep it real with you, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wish you the best, homie. More power to you. I take my hat off to you. For real. I take my hat off to you, man. You rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? You rolling the dice, homie. You know what I mean? And to be honest, man, you finna crap out, man. You finna crap out. Cause the streets ain't the streets no more. All that loyalty, all that you know what I'm saying, all that camaraderie, man, it's the lines has been blurred, man. It's blurred lines. You don't know who's who no more. Everybody clicked up, you know what I'm saying, and y'all dealing with bringing in different people that y'all don't know and that ain't been battle tested, you know what I'm saying? They ain't proven product. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm gonna let y'all have that, man. I'm done. I'm washed up, you know what I mean? I'm out of that. I'm out the loop. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I don't try to call home and try to get no intel on what's going on. I don't care about none of that shit no more, man. So honestly, I don't think OG Giggity even care, you know what I mean? I just think for him just going home, man, was an experience that he needed to, you know, experience, you know what I mean, for himself. He had been watching videos and watching all type of, you know, content on New Orleans, man, you know, and I guess he had to go back and see it for himself. When you was a real figure from where you from, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. Don't matter when you come back, man. The love's still gonna be there, man. You can't make people hate somebody that they love, man. You can't make them hate them. And people love OG Giggity, man. You know what I mean? They love the dude, you know what I'm saying? Some people out there that might want to take his head off, you know what I'm saying? And that's rightfully so. Because they lost a loved one behind, you know, that whole hot boy era, you know what I mean? But it's a cycle I was telling y'all about in that last video that I made. It's a cycle of death. So it's up for us to change it, man. Only we can change us, man. Remember, only we can change us.